My name is Cecil Manuel. I'm part of the Manuel Intertribal Dancing Group, and we just performed here at the BioBlitz with these people here. They were nice of us to invite us here today. So I brought me and my daughter, and we did. I performed the hoop dance, and my daughter performed what is known as a fancy shawl dance or the butterfly dance. Before that, then I sang a couple of songs. What we like to do is sing a flag and victory song, flag song honoring everyone here today, and the victory song for all of us are still here, meaning the veterans, giving them sacrifice for letting us be here and all that they do for us. So I sing a lot of those different songs here today, in between the different dances. Explained about the dance, the women's fancy shawl dance that took place. I told the story about how that came about. But there's so many different stories that go along with these dances that we do today. Different tribes have different versions and how they came about. And so I explained one. You want me to go into that?
Yeah, sure.
Which was the women's fancy shawl dance. One of the stories would go that this man had his wife and he had gone out to war and he had passed on in that war battle. So what the wife was in mourning. So each day she would go down to the river, and each day she would know, people would ask her, well, when are you going to come out this morning? It went on for a while. So she said, well, when I get this sign, then I'll know that. So what had happened is she saw this cocoon. When she saw that cocoon each day, finally she noticed that cocoon, a butterfly came out of it, and it was dancing and swirling and spinning. And so that's kind of the dance imitates that. And that's one of the stories that comes calling it the butterfly dance or women's fancy shawl dance. So my daughter Fawn Manuel, she did that dance. So I explained about that. Again, I was saying there's many different versions, that go with these different dances. Then I explained about the hoop dance. I did the hoop dance. In that dance, I was telling them that the people everywhere, they have that cycle of life, and that's what that hoop represents, a cycle of life. And so one of the stories goes, a long time ago when the children would go out and play, as soon as they left their home, that was their playground as far as the eye could see. So they could have all that room to play. So what they do is get these hoops and make them out of willow. And that willow has medicine in it. And the children they make those hoops out of them. And so they make different designs and shapes. It'd be like a contest. And they'd make as many as different kinds of shapes and designs they could. So the elders saw this as a good thing, so they created special songs for them to do these dances, the hoop dance. So that's one of the dances, one of the stories that goes with the dance.
Now this is a good opportunity here. We're at the BioBlitz celebrating biodiversity, but the cultural aspect seems to me just as important.
Oh yes.
The cultural association. Do you have any cultural affinity to the Saguaro area here particularly?
Yeah, because traditionally I'm Akime Atem, and that's the river people. So we're normally what people think of as Apimas, but that's just the name that was given to us. But we're the river people. Like I was telling her before, this other lady before, was that I grew up northern part of Arizona, not here, but my people are from here. So everything that's here, just like any Indian person, wherever they grew up, that's their environment. And they had respect for everything that was here. And they used everything was here. People would go out and pray. And so the Creator would give them show them how to use these different plants. And everything that was here, the rocks and everything, was here for a reason, and to use it out of respect. So that's the tie that I have into here, to the earth. So that's, like I said, every Indian person. And everybody should be like that. That's what the whole purpose of this thing is. The BioBlitz was to show people that all this is important. It's not just a piece of land. It all affects us all as human beings. So I thought it was a great opportunity to come here and talk to the people. So if anybody asks me any questions, I could tell them different things, just what I told you about how we're connected to the earth, not just me, not just any person, but as human beings, all of us.